pressure. Maybe keep the pressure onto the Broodmother as well, with Warwick rotating out on the Snapfire.
Fizz bomb.
Okay. I still can't look past Hydra. Again, they've just looked like the strongest team so far in Division 2. The way they played that first game as well, they gave up that early game, were still able to make a comeback in the late game. Say late game, 30 minutes in the mid to late game, and put the pressure onto X3. X3, I'm hoping they can force it to a third game. You know, I'd love to see what X3 can do and force it to all 3 games in this first series. Get as much Dota as possible. See, if this Morphling pick, if it's going to be enough to get the contest, you know, to do the damage and force through Hydra. But Hydra, again, they've got that momentum, not just from this first game, but for the past 2 series as well. Unless they can get overconfident, I think they're going to be coming into this second game with a really good mindset, and it's up to X3 to beat them. You know, it's not up to Hydra, them losing the game. It's got to be X3 to beat them here. So let's see. And if X3, they can force it through to a game number 3 in the second game of the series.
Prepare for battle.
But first, guys, don't forget, we are going to be taking a quick word from our sponsors over at EGB. See you after this. Welcome back. As we head into it, smokes are out. You can see that Nasfir, he's making a beeline on the map towards that bottom lane, just to be able to take down a few of these trees. Meanwhile, Leffington and Kami already pushing through. The Broods, he's got webs down, so it looks like they might have been looking to actually cut that off. Just not able to get there in time, and I wonder if they do put the IO, yeah, put Happy on the tree in the off lane here with Lycan. And then just keep the Slark and IO in the safe lane. It looks like that's the way it's going. Shagrat looking for some cliff shenanigans here. The vision coming through here. Shagrat, does he try and walk himself up? Maybe he tries to get himself close.
The battle begins.
With 3 heroes, actually, yeah, it looks like it's 3. They're going to be able to push away, and Kami just backs himself away from the rune. Still going to be 2 for 2. Doesn't want to give up any kills. So yeah, Shagrat pushing into this off lane, and we'll see. We'll see how it's going to do, because I mean, even the damage coming through from the bushwhack of the Hoodwink, the sustain is going to be here now from Leffington. He started off with the headdress here as well, so he's going to have that passive regen. Kami, he's actually just started off Clown Blades. Wants to go into the Orb of Venom. I wonder if he goes over Corrosion, because every time I see a Slug, it's going for a different build. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Nesvia going to be taking some harass. Leech Seed now as well. Nesvia, Crystal Maiden with the Crystal Nova. Just trying to stack back damage as well with the right clicks, but Crystal Maiden not the strongest hero in the world. And you see that Nesvia taking a lot of harass every time Happy steps up. So Dark now. I mean, if he doesn't land it on the heroes, all he's really doing there is pushing out the lane. See Clouds. Yeah, this time it looks like he wants to go straight through the Lycan this time. Going straight through to the Helm of the Overlord. And it makes sense. If you get these Ancients out, again, there's no quick consume coming through for something like the Night Stalker with that Hunter in the Night shard. So Nesvia playing on a lot of damage here. Going straight towards the Rage Bang as well for Morph, so the extra armor, the extra damage is going to be nice. He's got to be careful though. Playing right down just for that regen. I suppose there's no long range spell until that Nature's Grasp comes out. There's no long range catch spell. But he's still going to be taking a lot of harass in this lane here, and that's now on the mid lane as well. Playing at a distance. I wonder if Warwick goes for an early point into the little shot bottom lane. Oh, okay. Just playing away. It was just a morph coming through, actually. Meanwhile, on the top lane, some harass coming through onto Kami with this acorn shot from alone. Bushwhack is available as well to get the lockdown through, but Kami he's still got the jump potential with the pounce through, and again that extra sustain that comes out from the IO really has to just keep him going in this lane. Back to the bot. No, actually mid lane, there's going to be the toss back underneath the tier 1, but the creeps were there, so Warwick not actually going to be taking any tower shots here in the high 5. Natty just says, yeah, good job each side. We get that harass off, but no one goes down. Good job, us. Mid lane friends. Woo! Brood. Continuing now, going to be going for the boots in this lane. I still would like to see, especially up against the IO, like I'd just like to see a quick orchid come out, because being able to get the jump, the pop, and stop something like the relocate coming through here from the IO, you want to be popping this balloon as much as possible. You know, every single time it shows it gets out of position, you want to be punishing left then. I don't think you can do that with the Greaves. I'm not saying don't go for the Greaves, you know, go back for the Greaves after all. The Bushwhack does come through on the top lane. The harass out now as well. Actually, did he take him down? No. Tether comes out, pounce away into the tether. And yeah, that's what you need to be looking to stop. So, the Broodmother, I'd like to see, you know, on the bottom lane. Harass coming out on the top. I'd just like to see the quick orchid come out from the Broodmother just this once. Just to see if it works. Back on this bottom lane. Nesview's being pushed all the way underneath this tier 1. Every single time. Look at this. You can see that Happy's going to rotate in. Try and pull the creeps. But yeah, the Morphin doesn't want to be sat underneath that tier 1 tower where there is dive potential to come through. Only level 2, level 3 on the Hydra heroes in the off lane. So it's not like you're playing, you know, you wait for that Ember Spirit to rotate in and dive you, get that first damage off. It is a Lycan with no major stuns in the lane. Again, that's the one issue for Hydra's lane with this trade with the Lycan coming through. You don't have a lot of lockdown until the overgrowth comes out. Or maybe even the chase down potential until Cloud gets to level 6. Gets that shapeshift. I'm looking in terms of optics. Top lane. Sugar keeping up pace with the Slark. It's not awful. Having though any opportunity he gets, he is getting that harass off onto the Brood. Bottom lane though, again, they're going to go onto Dark here. Dark going to get himself away from this one. The leech seed comes through, the Wolves are chasing. But it looks like with the Frostbite, actually Cloud's going to be forced back. Not going to be able to get that kill here either side. Picking that one up. Meanwhile in the mid lane, Natty's going to be taking a lot of frosty. Maybe no toss? Yeah, nothing for Natty to toss to. There was still that creep underneath the tier 1 tower, so the tower shot's coming through. Not actually doing the damage. On to the Snarkfire, who can just come in with the Scatter Blast, the Cookie. Bottom lane, though, the waveform comes out. Nesvia has to get himself away. That leech seed's still ticking. But no setup on a kill. Alone, though. He is alone. Can he get himself away from this one? The chase down. There's going to be the high 5. This might actually be the first blood. Nope. 6 minutes in. And we're on 0 kills. I am disappointed. I am majorly disappointed. But it's not really the most... I mean, Hydra don't have the kill he supports. You know, no stuns. No major lockdown, which might be an issue in the mid to late game here from the side of Hydra. The pounce comes out though. And Shagarat, he might be taking it. Does he get himself what he does? He's be able to walk himself. And the first blood actually goes to Warwick. Dropping those Mortimer cases and alone. He gets caught out alone. And Warwick with a haste, just able to run him down and pick it up. Yeah, Warwick, really nice kill there. Scatter Blast comes out. Natty doesn't get the toss back onto the Snapfire. Those tosses just not coming off here for Natty, not catching the right targets at all. Warwick with the bottle charges, with the living armor, will be able to get himself back to, well, not himself, but with the help of his teammates, back to a decent amount of health.
Radiant's courier has
see
been
the start,
killed.
just wants to go in for the Boots of Trial as well. Meanwhile, IO.
Radiant's
Lefty
top
doesn't he get the
tower
pull
is
through? He
under
does. In
attack.
fact, there's going to be the pounce onto the Broodmother now as well. But Broodmother, even with that Dark Pack damage, do they have the lockdown? Not with those webs. Not when he can just run himself into the gap. Just through that bridge in a way. He might try and go into Alone. Alone's going to take a little bit of harass, but he's just going to be able to walk himself away again. Mid lane, Avatos comes through. Warwick, he's going to take a little bit of punishment.
I can't hear
But
you.
he won't be deterred in this lane. Come on, Nesphere. How's Nesphere doing? Top of the last hits. Second in terms of net worth. First blood here for Warwick in the mid lane, doing a little bit of heavy lifting. Nesphere comes in though, the adaptive strike captured area. He might actually go down. Happy can get himself away from this one. The lead seed with that living armor, but a couple more right clicks. Nesphere looking for the chase down. Frostbite comes out. Nesphere goes back in.
Radiant's
They're still being harassed out by the
under
wolves.
attack.
So has to be really careful about how far he committed into that. At least he is going to have the master minus. On the Morphin Avatar, Santa Happy can get himself on the cookie. It doesn't get him up to the high ground. You get the kill. Oh, he gets locked down. Really nice one. Again, top lane, Shagrat. I think he spent more time in this little waterfall next to the bridge than he has the rest of the lane. Constantly hanging around there, making sure he can't get picked up, especially when Alone's away from that lane. Doesn't want to overextend, make sure that he always has a way away from the damage coming through. Bushwhack, only onto the IO this time. Spiderman's trying to chase him down. But it looks like with the dark pact, do they have the damage actually left? Underneath that tier 1 tower, he might still go down. Alone's trying to chase him now as well. Whereas that pounce, the tether comes back through. So Kami, he might even be able to get the kill. Bushwhack comes out. Kami does get credit. Didn't get a permanent. Didn't get a permanent essence shift. Okay. Bottom lane, Nesphere. Frostbite
Radiant's
comes out onto the centaur being stolen by the Lycan. What do you want to do here on this bottom lane? And he's just getting the Lycan to... I mean, Lycan's already 6. So he has the rundown potential. But Trian is only level 4. He's level 4 now. Just hit level 4. So did he give him a solo lane? While Lycan looks for the rundowns anywhere? Or is it just going to be... I guess not. No, yeah, Shagrat looking for the farm on the top lane now as well. Finding that space. Level 6 onto the Broodmother as well.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Lefton and Kami maybe don't want to completely rotate out with maybe something without you. Again, the Spirelings comes through. Dark Pact doing a lot of damage, but chase down. Io can get himself away. The Bushwhack's going to connect. They're going to be able to get the damage now as well. The Acorn shot and the Dark Pact still not enough to finish the job though. So he puts into this Lefton. He's regenning out. Right in the truth comes across Lefton. He's going to be able to pop him. But Warwick is here. The cookie comes out now as well onto the Broodmother. Do we have the lockdown? But the Bushwhack. No more to the kiss is going to be thrown there. Yeah, they don't get the cleanup. In fact, the IO, no points into the spirits. No defense mechanism, and now you get this Bushwhack. Most of the kisses are going to start to be dropped, but they're going to be able to go. The avalanche comes through, cancels them off, and the toss now as well. Warwick, as you go down here, there's going to be the TP right back in from the IO. The IO trying to get there in time to keep the Warwick alive. He doesn't, but it looks like Kami, he might be able to clean up. He gets 1, and he gets 2 onto the Shagrat. Was that pounce 8 seconds away? Has the Shadow Dance if he needs it. Even Happy rotating up onto this now. The chase down from Kami. Kami, that pounce in 2 seconds. To keep the vision. Happy through the trees. They're going to try and go. They actually get the jump onto the Hoodwink. And alone, he might go down. Does he run himself away from this, though?
Dire's top
Sharpshooter comes through. And alone gets himself away. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Lycan gets opened up to a lot of harass with the Frostbite. Cloud living armor will be there. Cloud should be fine. So, really good kill. Again, the IO without a mechanism, which he's building into now, but without that survivability option, and Kami just doesn't have the defense for the IO. So IO, he needs to find himself a way to keep himself alive. Level 6. Does he even get the relocate out in time? Chase down now onto Natty, but I think the lack of stuns on Hydra, at least in this early part of the game, really going to be punishing for them. And X3 taking full advantage. Nesphere just continues this far.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
You can see that he is again top of the net worth, a little bit ahead of the Slark. Slark is finding the last hit on the lane, looking to try and stop this push out from Shagrat on the top lane here as well. But Nesphere, he just continues to farm, and no real aggression coming out from the side of Hydra onto them. Think about aggression though. He looks at top lane. There is going to be the pounce through onto the Broodmother. Broodmother. He just turns every single time. He turns onto Leffiton. And Leffiton going to be chased down by these Spylons. And there's nothing. I mean, left. How does he sustain through this? The living armor trying to keep him alive.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Spore
under
spiraling
attack.
damage, as well as that spiraling to chase down. I think he needs a point in the spirits. I think he needs 2 points into the spirits, to be honest, to combine with the Dark Pact, just to be able to clean those up. 4 heroes. They want the Slark. Slark, Shadow Dance is available. The Pounce comes out defensively now as well. Boris going to go for the TP. Lefton going to get himself away from this one. The Bushwhack, it doesn't connect. The Avatos is going to be there now as well. Cammy just has to come right in with the Shadow Dance. For the Overgrowth, he might have the lockdown now. With the multiple cases, he at least take down the Crystal Maiden. Shagrak can win himself away from this one. Natty now going to take some harass. Cammy does get that Pounce in, but the rotation, it comes through Lefton. He's looking for that relocate to support out. And now the Cookie. But Winky's going to go down, and Cammy picking up a couple of the permanent points of Agi.
Radiant's bottom
Don't get the kill onto any core here on the side of Hydra. Force out a buyback from Leffington. While that is going on, Lycan's pushing out the bottom lane. So
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Hydra at least doing what they can 4 versus 5 to create space for the Lycan on this bottom lane. He's actually, did he, once he got courier-wise flying out to him, it's going to be the... Yeah, that's the Helm of the Dominator now completed with the Vlads. Okay, and about 800 away from Helm of the Overlord. Yeah, it is going to be the Overlord creep here.
Radiant's
For the
middle
Lycan this
tower
time.
is under
Dark
attack.
going to be able to get off the D-Ward as well. On that high ground. Did he get the catch? Might be able to blow for Happy in the river. Happy does he get himself away from this one. The Frostbite comes through. Happy tether with the sustain from that.
Dire's
Living
top
armor now as well.
tower
Can he
is
turn
under
it around? Natty has come through. The Cookie's going to be there for the stun. But no. Pops the illusion rune. He might still go down. The Bushwhack. The toss comes through. Cloud with that chase. Do they have enough damage to get the kill? Alone takes down Happy. He will be able to get the trade out onto Natty now as well. Alone trying to run himself away. The Pounce, it won't connect.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Brood on the top lane does take down the tier 1. These illusions trying to pull the creep aggro.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But with no backdoor protection on the tier 1, like he just says, let them be pulled.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
They do take down that tier 1 tower at least. What's Slark looking for? It's going to be the defusal. Okay, Lycan, he's got that Vlad as well. Good sustain in the team fights. Has the gold in about 10. The Helm of the Overlord.
Bounty!
Now he just goes back to the top lane to push this one out. And yeah, Diffusal Blades, he should have it after this wave. Oh, close to. Yeah, this creep should be enough to get the gold, so the recipe for the Diffusal Blade will be out. Meanwhile, though, Shagrat and alone. Oh, in fact, they're actually going to see Kami. He gets that pounce in, it doesn't connect. The Bushwhack only onto the neutrals. Kami, he might actually get some gold from the Spiderlands now as well. Shagrat, you've got to be real careful, mate. Lane. Happy's not going to be so happy with being caught out. Overgrowth comes out though. Cloud, he might be looking for the chase down. He actually stops the freezing field now as well. With the relocate in next week, can he get himself away from this one? He's going to try and try his best, but with the slowdown, you get the kill and Cloud claims it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
So great bait, mate, from Happy. Happy more than happy now. Snatty looking for the blink in. The Avatos comes through the living armor. Not going to be enough to keep him alive. Natty at least gets that kill. Yeah, you can see the slack. So it looks like Kami here likes
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The defusal with the Echo Saber. No Orbital Corrosion. No, this is just how he's going to get to his Ags. And having that long range engage from the Slark with the Ags and the double pounce as well, just to get him in and out if he gets out into danger. It is really nice. So it is a staple of the Slark's build, but every other Slark player has a different build. Maybe you get a quick shot, or you go for, let's say, the over corrosion into a Manta style, something like this. It's Happy this time. Can they get the pick up onto the tree? The chase down comes through. And yeah, this time there's going to be no turnaround.
Dead in the water.
Kami continues to farm. He's getting free farms. Top of the net worth here as well. No Hand of Midas, nothing like that in this build. Just 4 pickoffs, 4-0 and 2. just continue to farm. Did he pass? Yeah, Philosopher's Stone here for the IO as well. So IO looking for, it's actually looking for the Holy Locket and not the Greaves just yet. In fact, I mean, Leffington, I can't remember the last time I saw an IO going for boots. Spiderlings, but Dark Pact immediately cleaned up on a lot of those Spiderlings. Army just continues to farm here, getting close to the Ags. He's still about 2k gold, but he's halfway there at 17 minutes after, let's say, top of the net worth, nearly 10k net worth lead here in 18 minutes. He's not doing too bad, especially with how contested his lane is in contested with him in it. Not always able to get the farm. The Spiderlings come through here, trying to get the chase down onto Leffington though. Leffington with that mechanism, he's holding it for now. The pounce, the tether, the bushwhack won't connect. Oh, they got the chase down the dark. There's going to be the TP and Natty. Do they get the kill? They at least get the kill here onto the IO. Kami, multiple kisses are going to drop onto the Crystal Maiden. Crystal Maiden's going to go down. Warwick will melt in here with those molten Mortimer kisses. So support for support. Not completely awful as Cloud continues to push down, put the pressure on the bottom lane. How's the Snapfire looking? Snap actually wants the Ags. Who do you launch in? He's got that shard, so he's got the molten kisses anyway from the cookies. Yeah, adds a new meaning to the phrase lava cookie. Warwick here with that shard. Can't we just continue to farm? Oh, a bit of luck. Okay, okay. Hopefully, again, we won't be too long. Ready? Yes, luck. I wonder if he separates the Echo Saber as well. Because the point boost is 25 gold away. He might just be able to separate that, get that Ags, and go back for another Echo Saber. If he wants to go for that. In fact, he probably doesn't. Yeah, he's got that Mage Slayer queued up. So separating out the Echo Saber, picking up the Ags, and then going in for an Orchid Bloodthorn after the Mage Slayer. Seems like a pretty good plan to me. Unpause and right back into it. Brood Mama, gonna be going for the Hex. Yeah, I don't mind. This is the build that I'm seeing for a lot of Brood Mamas at the minute. Straight in for that Hex after the Greaves coming out, just for the extra control, and then back for a BKB once that is out. Mid-lane Warwick though, the cookie comes through. Violence on the back line, trying to do this damage to the tier 1, but the Scatter Blast. And Warwick just says, "Thank you very much for the gold. I need that to get towards." Oh, they actually get the pounce here, but he's down to the low ground. Brood Mama will be able to get himself away. No, the second pounce comes in. He's in the wrong bit.
Are fortified.
These body blocks, the environment just getting in the way of the slack. Twice he got that pounce, and twice he's going to be denied here as the bottom lane. Crystal Fountain come in. Was that overgrowth to get the lockdown? Not just onto the Crystal Maiden, but onto Nazis. Well, that tiny. He should be able to get the chase down, get that kill off. Dark. And get himself up. And he need to wait for the creeps. I say wait for the creeps, just take down those two creeps, pushing them back. And this tier 2 tower now on the bottom lane should be taken away. Hydra claiming this one. 20 minutes in, really good pace. At least for Cloud on this bottom lane as Warwick. Again, was that the relocate? I think it was. The relocate from Leffington to drag him back. And they get the kill onto Alone. Kami with the Ags. Not too far off the Mage Slayer now as well. In fact, does he have the gold? He even takes it to... Oh, come on, Kami. Even I give that over to my supports. Taking the tome, that's just greedy, man. Probably wants the quick Dark Pact damage up against the Spiderlings. It makes sense.
Is under attack.
Just having another way to answer those with the Scatter Blast, with the cookie. Yeah, and just being able to come in with the extra Dark Pact damage.
Under attack.
I'm really
Makes sense in my head, at least. Really nice ward going down here. The Observer ward going to see this spider, even when he tries to sit in his webs, in the little waterfall. So, how's Nesphia doing? He's got that Manta style up, the Dragon Lance is there. Just the Morbid Master wants to go straight in for the Ags. So what, stealing the stats from the Slark, pretty important in these fights, especially when Kami, your majority of his damage is going to be coming through from his right clicks. So being able to claim some of the stolen agi back from the Slark is going to be pretty important, but the Slark wants to go straight in for the Skadi. I wonder if Cloud, after the Ags, yeah, the chase down potential as well. This isn't the first time we've seen this combo with the Slark and the Lycan.
Are scanning.
And looking to get the chase down with the Wolf Bite. Yeah, I wonder if the Lycan after the Ags, because he's close to the AC as well, just needs that recipe. But Smoke, Hydra, they're looking for something. Who are they going to be able to find? It looks like X3 playing away. Themselves hidden here, but they could just go straight into Roach Pit. Little Shredder from the Snapfire now, as well as the damage coming through from the Slark. Hydra grouping up around this. They are pinging it out. You know, Shagara is close, but it doesn't look like Nesphia wants to contest into this. They're going to be giving up the first Roche. Spiderlings. Spiders scouting into this, but they're going to be quickly cleaned up here. And yeah, Hydra, Cookie comes through. Roche goes down and Kami picks up that Aegis. In fact, did he have the vision? Once Spiderlings comes out, that pounds the Diffuser Blade slow. Shagara going to be able to get the perch off. Get himself away with Greaves. Yeah, how's Cloud looking? Remember, the Hex, it's still a ways away. Another quick pause. Sorry, lags. Yeah, the Mystic Staff, excuse me, the Mystic Staff, still about 1,700 gold away for the Broodmother. So he's still going to be a ways away from that Hex. And take a look at the net worth here. He's sitting... God, I didn't see that Natty was on less than 10k net worth. So the Brood and the Tiny, bottom of that net worth for the cause. It's not a massive difference between the... It's still about nearly 2k gold between the Tiny and the Snapfire. Snapfire having a really good time at the minute. 5-1 and 5 to, you know, Natty now was 2-3 and 3. IO as well doesn't have anything queued up. Did just get, I mean, the Holy Locket comes in, he's got that mechanism as well, so he has a lot of sustain that this bit's how to get this done. In fact, did he drop? No, he didn't, right? He didn't get the pickup on the item that was on the floor, so now the second pounce comes in, a lot of damage with the Mortimer Kisses. Really good long-range stun here to get the jump onto the Broodmother, and now they can go for more. The Overgrowth comes out for the Manta style. Nesphia to try and get himself away. The chase down onto Alone. Alone. He is going to be alone as that flash comes through here. The entangle from the tree. They get the kill. Take down Alone.
Radiant's middle
they didn't
tower
steal.
is under attack.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's
dropped
middle
an
tower
item.
has fallen.
I think maybe just use the Breeze for extra health, extra mana or something, but it looks like it's going to be picked up by Hydra. They want to go. They're going to be pouncing now as well. Nesphia. They have to use that Manta style once again, but the second pounce comes out. Look at the damage. The leech, the mana, it's the cookie. The Goblin from the spit out on the wall. Get Sony, get
middle
killed.
tower has
XP.
Radiant
Be
structures are
pushed
fortified.
right into tier 3s on track for 25 minutes here. Hydra, they're dead serious about taking this advantage that we have. I think worthly, they're going to push in. If you want a second set, they're going to go towards tier 3. Maybe another Rats. Not push up to the top lane because it's still tier 2s. So down to 2 left Rats.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Yeah, more to even buy back. Good. The initiation coming out from Hydra, just the engagement from Kami to get the lockdown and eat the Manta style because of that axe. The second pounce comes done. Please burn 4 mana. So Mortland can't even get the full benefit of the attribute shift, which costs them. Well, it costs them everything. It costs them his life. Let's catch out to the Crystal Maiden. Freezing field, but a lot of damage. Just with maybe avalanche. I think he's trying to keep track of what Michaga has changed his mind. Well, out of beta.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Out. He's complete. Chagra, how is he looking at that hex?
Radiant's
Still
top tower
miles away.
has fallen.
Not been able to get this any far. Hydra are just taking over the map, taking over the game, and looking to take this as being 2-0.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Continue to push in. Back position, still up for this tier 2. The short area is going to be used, but again, the regen on the
Radiant's top tower
it's
is
going to be
under attack.
a long chunk through here. As you can see that next year, or even he's trying to trip
Radiant's
tier 1
top
with tier 2,
tower is
looking to get himself desperate dash towards an axe. Even get the jump to the tiny with the axe. It's not, you know, did he have it for the they do? Alone in the trees. There's so much tree down this here. Hydra.
Dire's bottom tower
That's
has fallen.
dead natty. Next 42 seconds, he bought. Tommy's got ages from he wanted to fit the mountain. Yeah, the shadow doesn't that dash route.
Radiant's top barracks has fallen.
But it's only going to be illusions. They're not going to be able to go for Magus.
Radiant's middle
They can't stop this. They just give up their games. And now they take pressure. The guns in. Ball push for the steal. Alex done. Spit out the freedom. We'll hear from Guard. What can he do? This time it's not holding the big ball. In less than an hour game time over 2 games. See 0. They clean up against X3. And what else can you say? That was just a clean execution, and it was execution. The amount of pressure that Hydra absolutely executed X3 in this game. They did try the best. That first game, they had a lot of pressure being put onto Hydra, and it looked like they were going to take advantage. But in this second game, the Diffusal Blade comes out from Kami, even finishes up the Bloodthorn before the game's over. It doesn't even drop the. I was a little bit, you know, a little bit worried. Left in the lane, 0, 4, and 14 though, because he was being chased down. The spawn spirals were coming out. You had the burst amp coming through from alone here with the bushwhack and the acorn shot. Even a couple of shooters. Lefton, who was looking like he was being punished. But the mech comes out. You had the living armor there as well. The sustain from the holy bucket. It was just way too much. And Hydra, in the end, they take this game in 27 minutes, 19-9. And actually, they just didn't have an answer. Natty going for the hand of Midas straight into the ag, you know, let that come through. But he didn't really get the blow up. 2 heroes he got killed on in this game, 3 assists as well. But that tiny, you want to be getting the blink dagger, getting active, going left, right, and center, getting kills.